Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, U.S. Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about government shutdown, what it means for immigration. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. The United States government has officially entered a shutdown after Congress failed to reach a funding agreement. This political deadlock has triggered furloughs for hundreds of thousands of federal workers, creating uncertainty across multiple sectors. While not every federal agency shuts down completely, many services slow down or pause. Immigration is one of the areas where impacts are uneven. Some processes continue without interruption, while others face delays. Here's a breakdown of what immigrants, families, and employers need to know. Immigration services that continue as normal. USCIS processing. U.S. citizenship and immigration services remains open during the shutdown because it is primarily funded through filing fees rather than congressional appropriations. This means that applications for green cards, work permits, and naturalization should continue moving forward. Applicants are still expected to attend scheduled biometrics appointments, interviews, and respond to requests for evidence. Customs and border protection. Ports of entry remain open, and international travel continues. Border inspections are considered essential functions, so CBP officers will continue working. However, some applications filed directly at the border, such as certain waivers or entry-related petitions, may experience slower processing. Consular services abroad. U.S. embassies and consulates, which issue visas and passports, also remain open since these services are fee-funded. That said, if the shutdown continues for an extended period, some locations could face staffing shortages that may lead to appointment backlogs. Immigration processes that may be disrupted. Department of Labor. This is the area most affected. The Department of Labor processes labor condition applications for H-1B and E-3 visas, as well as PERM labor certifications for employment-based green cards. These filings may pause during the shutdown, leaving employers unable to move cases forward until systems resume. E-Verify system. E-Verify, the electronic system employers use to confirm employment eligibility, typically shuts down during government funding lapses. Employers cannot create new cases, but they're still required to complete Form I-9 within 3 business days of hiring. Once the system is restored, employers can enter pending verification cases retroactively. Immigration courts and enforcement. Immigration courts. Hearings for individuals in detention continue as scheduled since they are considered essential. However, non-detained cases are usually postponed and rescheduled after the government reopens, creating longer backlogs for already delayed court calendars. ICE and SCVP, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, continues its enforcement operations. The Student Exchange Visitor Program, which monitors F1 and J1 visa students, also remains open since it is funded by student and school fees. How long could the shutdown last? Shutdown durations vary significantly. The longest in history from December 2018 to January 2019 lasted 35 days. Others, such as in 2013, lasted 16 days, while some have ended within a few days. If the shutdown is short, most immigration processes will experience minimal disruption. If prolonged DOL backlogs and delayed visa services could ripple into significant processing delays. Steps immigrants and employers can take now. For immigrants and families, continue with USCIS filings and attend scheduled appointments. Monitor embassy or consulate websites for any updates on visa processing. Check the EOR website regularly if you have a pending immigration court date and are not detained. For employers, download copies of any pending LCAS before DOL systems go offline. Prepare documents for H-1B, E-3, or PERM cases now so filings can be submitted quickly after the shutdown ends. Complete Form I-9s on time and follow alternate procedures while E-Verify is down. Bottom line, most immigration processes funded by fees, including green cards, naturalization, work permits, and visa processes will continue despite the October 2025 government shutdown. The biggest disruptions affect employer-sponsored cases that rely on the Department of Labor, along with temporary pauses in E-Verify. For immigrants, families, and businesses, the key is to stay informed, prepare ahead, and be ready to act quickly once normal government operations resume. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
Government shutdown, what it means for immigration. The US government has entered a shutdown after Congress failed to pass a funding bill impacting federal operations nationwide. Immigration services face mixed effects. USCIS remains open as it is fee-funded. So green card, work permit, and naturalization applications continue with biometrics and interviews still required. CBP and ports of entry stay operational, but some border filing is slow. US embassies and consulates continue issuing visas and passports. The biggest disruptions offer at the Department of Labor, halting LCA for H-1B, E-3 visas and PERM certifications, and with E-Verify, which pose offline during funding lapses. Immigration courts keep detained cases active, but non-detained hearings are postponed. Worsening backlogs, IC and SEVP continue operations duration is uncertain. Immigrants and employers should stay informed, continue USCIS processes, and prepare documents to act quickly or shut down.